sounds okay. You know, make sure the music's not too loud or anything. I think I think that should be okay. Maybe actually a little softer, a little softer. There it is. Hello, hello. Yeah, I think that should be better. Yeah, that sounds bad. Alright, welcome back everyone for another Evertail summoning video. So today we are looking at the new Dark Lud. She seems interesting. I'm on my Poison account right now. And let's just take a quick look at her kit. She's kind of like a pseudo guard. She is a guard, but not always a guard. She's a guard for a good chunk of the time, but not always. Hey, what's up, XO? Hey. Welcome back. Thanks for coming by. It's good to see you. But yeah, she's like kind of a guard. She's a guard, but not always. And I think for me, the big selling point is she seems to do a good amount of healing, and just passively, she just ignores whole ground plus, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Plus, she has a interesting spirit mechanic where she just destroys the enemy spirit, which could be pretty disruptive. Yeah, it could potentially be pretty annoying, especially since Crisis isn't really a thing anymore. But yeah, let's look at our kit active skills. First one is Dark Drain, +1 Spirit 50 to you, targets all enemies, or all allies get Stealth, Burn Ward, and all enemies get Mega Poison for 200, and it steals 1 spirit, and then steals 1 spirit from the enemy for each poison enemy on the battlefield. So it kind of sounds like you get poisoned, and then it steals. So it could potentially be an instant steal 4 spirit, if I'm reading that right, or it could just be it triggers that all at once. Then the user will immediately get another turn, and the first additional effect cannot trigger again till TU advances. So it sounds like you can. It's almost instant. Like, I don't know why it's 50, because it sounds like it's kind of instant, and you don't have to worry about that too much. And then Degrading Slice, +1 spirit, 70 to you, targets 2 enemies, and this damage depends on how much spirit the enemy has. The less spirit, the more damage, and it goes from either 250 to 700. 700 is a good amount. Like, that's a pretty big multiplier, and it targets 2 enemies as well. And it ignores counter stances as well as skin passives. So that should be pretty nice. Like, that should be pretty strong, assuming you are able to just steal the enemy spirit. I'm kind of curious how she's gonna work with other units that, like, if you might stack her with other units that steal spirit. That could be interesting, and just as a way to disrupt the enemy team, because there is the I think Kieran might have been that, like, it halved the enemy spirit and doubled your spirit, like ±1. So it'd be kind of interesting to see how they work together, and just a bunch of other spirit stealing units. Unleash Chaos is pretty important. It's her reset whole ground, plus it also stops her from being a guard from her passive. It is pretty much instant, cost 1 spirit, so it's very cheap. Heals all allies for 1000% of the user's attack, so it scales based off her level and her attack. Then after that, it steals spirit from the team, steals all spirit from the enemy team. So if she does Unleash Chaos and then Degrading Slice, it's like a guarantee 700% damage. Yeah, like it's like a guarantee 700% damage, which is that's pretty good. That's pretty scary. And then it resets whole ground plus passive, and then the user enters Chaos Rage for 100 to you. While in Chaos Rage, user's attack is increased by 1.5, so it's like an rage effect. And user is sleep and stun immune, which is always like really nice to have. Like those are like the two big main immunities that you wanna that are just good on any character. So stun and sleep immunity during this 100 Chaos Rage, and user cannot enter Chaos Rage if there's any allies with Burn Blast or Burn Drive skill. So this pretty much means you can't pair her in Burn teams. You can pair her in other teams, but not so much Burn. And then this skill is locked until the user's Whole Ground Plus is triggered, and locked again each time after each use. So, and then the skill can be used only 3 times per battle. So you can instantly get your Whole Ground Plus back again 3 times per battle, which is really good. But it is a little limited since you are limited to 3 times per battle. So like it's really good, but there's like a little bit of a limit to it. Full Force costs 3 spirit, 50 to you, 600% to one enemy, but it ignores damage reduction and is usable if the user is not a guard. Okay, so she can't use Full Force while she's in her guard mode, which I don't know how often. I feel like she's gonna be in her guard mode almost always until she triggers Whole Ground Plus. So she might not use Full Force that often. Potentially. Like if you're doing good, you won't be using Full Force. If you're doing bad and you trigger your Whole Ground Plus, I'm assuming you're gonna reset it with Unleash Chaos and then Degrade Slice. Maybe Dark... Well, you would Dark Drain because it's just a free turn. I don't know when you would really want to do Full Force. I mean, it's more damage, but I don't know why you wouldn't just spam Degrading Slice instead. I mean, I guess the TU, but I don't know. I guess it's counter stats and skin passes versus damage reduction, so it could have its niche uses, I guess. Alright. Sleepy Ash, good morning, Mr. Streamer. Hey, welcome back, welcome back. Good morning, Sleepy Ash. Thanks for coming. Corrupted Guard, first passive. If it's pretty much Whole Ground Plus. If she would die, she doesn't die. And yeah, it's a Whole Ground Plus. Then she's immovable as well, which is nice since you don't have to worry about things like Musashi, Glacial Winds pushing you back. She also gets damage reduction per awakening, so 25% to 65% if she's fully awakened. So as like a guard or tank, damage reduction is always nice to have. And she gets healed for 50% of max HP each time an enemy gets a turn while the enemy spirit is 2 or less. So if you can keep it really low, she could have big heals, like really, really big heals, depending on how quickly the enemy can generate spirit or regain their spirit after you just get rid of all of it. And then this unit will become a guardian when it enters battlefield if there's no other guards, and each time it defeats a non-conjured ally, and she has allies on the field. So you get a guard at the very start or when she gets a kill, but she stops being a guard when she uses Unleash Chaos, which is her reset Whole Ground Plus. And that's just what a guard does. As for her second passive, I think the big one is just ignores all Whole Ground Plus, which is crazy because it's every single one of her skills. Like, it's not locked behind one specific skill, it's just passively, like, anything that does damage. It could be Degrading Slice, or actually no, that's the only 2. Just Degrading Slice or Full Force. But having it on a 700% and a 600% damage multiplier is really good. It's really nice. Having it 250% if they have 6 spirit might not get the kill, but I mean it's just crazy that it's an unconditional ignore whole ground plus. Like she doesn't enemies don't have to be poisoned or anything. They're just straight up ignore whole ground plus. Was there any story update in these 2 years? So there's a bunch of event stories. Online story mode, I don't know if it really progressed at all. I know it stopped for a really long time, but there's definitely event story modes, like this new event. There is this one. So like there has been like progression in terms of like event story modes. I'm not sure about online story mode though. We'll probably actually go over the story mode next week when either Elizabeth or the other one pop up. Just because I'll unlock all this story and then I don't have to worry about spending too much mana and whatnot. But yeah. Her second passive. So, ignore whole ground plus, which is crazy. Heals 100% of the user's damage, so if she does more damage, she's gonna heal more. It's also very good, and it also weakens all enemies hit. And yeah. As well as new enemies entering the battlefield will be weakened, so that's great. Like, you could pair it with other units that have like not entry skills, but just when enemies enter. So you can just tank hits easier. And if she takes a hit, survives, she gets healed for 10% of her max HP and gets stealth. Healing is increased to 75% of max HP for the first 3 turns it triggers after entering the battlefield or after using Unleashed Chaos. Oh, I thought it was only... I didn't realize it was after Unleashed Chaos as well. That's actually pretty good. That's actually really big healing. That's actually really big healing. I thought it was just enter the battlefield. I didn't really... Or after using Unleashed Chaos. Those... It's kind of like Light Anya's healing, where like the first 3 hits, it's almost full HP heals. But then if you can trigger it 3 more times after you do Unleash Chaos, that's 12 times you could trigger it. Because the first 3, then Unleash Chaos 3 times, and then 3 times 3, so 9. So yeah, 12 times you could just tank almost any hit just passively and heal. That's pretty good. Oh, that's pretty strong. As well as just the healing from 50% if the enemies have less than like 2 or less spirit. Like, yeah, that's a lot of passive healing. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. And on top of that, she gets Stealth Roll Override. That's just what stealth does. And then that's just weakening, what weakening does. So she gets a lot of passive healing. A lot of passive healing plus 100% healing of all attacks. And heals allies for attacks. That's pretty good. Yeah. She'll be interesting. She'll be interesting. Hey, what's up, Xavier? Wrong timing. Wow. Yeah. Like, she seems to have a really interesting kit. But also keep in mind, I think the other 2 units on this event, I think they're all kind of poison related. So if Dark Lud's not your cup of tea, I think Elizabeth and the other one, they also seem kind of be poison orientated as well. Alright, let us go for our first copy. We are starting with 806k. Alright, hopefully we can get lucky. Fingers crossed. All I need to say is that Lud never disappoints. That's fair. Like, almost all Luds are also always guards. She's like almost always a guard. Is she ever not a guard? She's a barrier. She's a barrier user for Avatar Lud. Barrier slash guardian. Yeah, I think almost all of her forms are guards or barrier. All Luds are carry. Okay, let's grab popcorn. They all slay. Alright, come on. Let's get our early copy. Early copy. Okay, that's not it. Yeah, I think she seemed like the passive healing seems massive. Like, I really like the passive healing because it's just 12 times you can trigger it. You can get home ground plus reset 3 times, assuming the enemy doesn't ignore whole ground plus, and all her skills ignore whole ground plus, like all of her attacks. Like, she could be really good for a poison team. I feel like I'm a little hesitant to fully awaken for like a couple reasons. Like, one being the limited use of whole ground plus resets, which is, it's to make it balance. If there was no limit, it would be way too broken. The other part I'm a little hesitant about is she's not always a guard, which is a little weird, and you can't pair her with other guards because I don't think she becomes a guard if there's other guards on the team. And then I think one of the biggest reasons why I'm hesitant is because of Storm Anya. I don't know. I feel like Storm Anya's just denying extra turns. I feel like that's just too strong. Like, I feel like that's gonna be just hard to beat. Like, even if it's poison specific, Storm Anya just denying all those extra turns. I don't know how you're gonna. How do you top that? Like, how do you get a guard better than that? Like, yeah. What do you guys think? They're all good AF. This Lud is a must for any poison team. Even Stealth's gotta have her. Hello, hey, what's up? Welcome, Christian. Let us carry out our absolute justice is her line when you get her. So you don't get baited. Okay. Sounds good. That's fair. She can become a guard if there's a guard on your team, but in the start she won't become a guard. Oh, okay. So she'll be a guard even if we have another guard if she gets the kill. Is that how it works? At the start, if there's no guard. Okay, so if she gets the kill, she can still become a guard. It's just at the very beginning. Okay, that's better. That's a little bit better. So you could run her as a solo guard in the very beginning. If something dies and a second guard comes in, and she gets a kill, it should still be okay. I think. Yeah? Yeah, I think it should still be okay. Because this resets, she doesn't become a guard, and the only other way to become a guard again is to get a kill. Yeah, this feels like a kind of like a hyper carry character. You can't get a guard better than Anya, like, no way. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I don't know. Like, I don't know what you do at that point. No way you can get a better guard. She's just so, yeah, she's got a bad build. But Lud's passes are so good. Her only weakness is stun. Yeah, I mean, that is unless she's in her chaos mode or her which mode is it? Chaos Rage. Then she gets immune to stun and sleep, which are really, really good and really big. But it is for 100, so it's like it's a temporary immunity. But it's still technically immunity, but it's not always there. Like, has potential. She's seriously high damage, and she's kind of permanent. That is true. Like, the permanent ignore whole ground plus is just, that's wild. Like, that's crazy. Are you going to fully awaken, bro, or just one copy? She's a guard for most of the battle, so it's not that situational, to be honest. Okay. I think I'm gonna go for one copy for now, and I want to see her DPS potential, because I feel like I'm not sure how well she works as a guard or not. I don't know. To me, it definitely feels like a hyper carry. Like, you need to invest big into her so that she can get those kills, so that she can become a guard and get utility out of it. But like, if you don't invest into her, she could still do decent if she doesn't get one shot. Actually, no, even if she gets almost one shot. Hey, there we go. One copy is very high value compared to other one copies, but if you want to invest in her, she can be really good. Okay. There we go. We got her one. Alright, let's test it out. Let's see how she feels. Is it worth it? I'm also kind of curious about, like, the story on the event, because it's like a Dark Lud. So I'm like, they have to create... Like, I saw Lud in parts of the normal event story, so I'm assuming she turns dark somehow, and I'm curious how she turns dark. But we shall find out when we do the story next week, when I just clear all the stages, don't have to worry about stamina, and just go through it all, like, all at once. So that'll be interesting. Dark Lud. One down, 4 more to go. Congrats, by the way, Voracity. I have a canon event discovery. Remember when we looked at whales to see fully awakened Kieran? Yeah? And remember how bad it was? Well, let's do that again, but this time click on the photo and you'll know the meaning of real bad. Okay, so that makes me... So you've seen the fully awakened. You've seen the fully awakened is what that tells me. Oh, actually, we have Kieran in this team, so they would actually go together, cause she has spirit and gains spirit. That could be interesting. Is that a good pairing? Is that a good pairing, Kieran? Yeah, I've seen worse than the fully awakened. You'll know the real meaning of bad. Alright, so we push Anya back since we can't have two. I do like Kaguya. Yeah, we just move Anya back one. So let's put her... let's grab Dark Lud. And then we just replace her with Starmania. And then Starmania can be right back there. Let's grab Mjolnir. That's fine. And then let's give her an accessory. Yeah, that should be... Yeah, let's see how that goes. So we got Kieran. Like Kieran Fully Awakened and Lubu Fully Awakened, some units have extended photos that don't fully appear. And the worst of all time is Extended Fire Kaguya. Okay. So yeah, we have Kieran to pair with the spirits, just doubling spirit and destroying the enemy spirit. I'm curious how those two interact. And then we got Kaguya and Dark Lancelot for some stuns, some poisons, and some hypnosis. Like, yeah, hypnosis is it's pretty good. I do enjoy it. Let's see who we can fight. You people. Oh, there's another Kieran. I mean, I think that's doable. That doesn't look too bad. I think we can take it. We can take it. Ill people. Ill people. Man, if we had the Storm Anya, we could stop this like immediately. We could stop the Dark Wukong just instantly. Voracity Dark Lancelot banner is here. You gotta fully click in your account. Seriously have to. Okay, so there's... Okay, so there's the Reset Program Plus. Keep ratings nice. That did pretty good damage. Okay, they're also at zero spirit. Okay, so she's just doing 700% damage. There's a 75% heal. Plus, she healed another 50 because they were at 0 spirit. And the enemy got a turn. I think we reset her ground again. She does do actually a good amount of damage. Okay, we got some burn. Ooh, but we are... Oh, she gets the wards. She does get burn wards. And she's stunned and sleep immune right now. I think she reset her ground like twice? So I think she has like one more, and then she's out of reset her ground pluses. But okay, there goes. Nope, okay, there we're still good. Yeah, we're good. We're solid. I'm not sure, did Kieran help? Or was this all Dark Lud? Like, I see a lot of Dark Lud. I'm not sure. Okay, and then we can ignore whole ground plus. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm surprised you didn't actually fully awaken her on release because she's right now top 3 units in the whole game. Don't worry, she just got a double kill. Yeah, dude, it was pretty good. So far, seems pretty good. I mean, it was 100s, so we can see what it feels like against 200s. 288. They're a little. That's a tanky Lud. That's a tanky Lud. 9 mil. That's a pretty tanky Yukata Lud. That and they're gonna. No, that's actually Cleopatra. Cleopatra is gonna one-shot us because, yeah, she's got the Queen's Domain. That's gonna one-shot and ignore whole ground plus. Yeah, I don't think we can take that. That's too much. Too much. Our whole ground plus isn't gonna save us from that. Nice. Now Voracity, please fully awaken Dark Lance. You have to. She's cracked. She is good. Like, the stuns and the poison are good. For sure, for sure. Let's see. Where... Okay, this... does she one-shot? She does have Sleep Thorns. It might be okay. Dark's... or the other Cinderella might give us a little bit of issues, though. That Wukong is actually kind of scary, too. Sure, why not? We can test it out. We can see how tanky she is. Okay, nice. The stuns definitely help. Oh, yeah. She's tanking better than I thought she would. Okay, stuns are definitely helping. Okay, they're at 0, so she should be able to get 2 of them. Okay, Hypnosis should pop off. Yep, Hypnosis. Okay, and then we got our second guard. And once... That actually kind of works. That actually kind of works. Because Kirin does the step back, we can grab Storm Anya afterwards, and we won't be as heavily reliant on Dark Lud getting killed so that she can become a guard again. Stream is a little bit lagging fast. Sorry about that. I don't know if I can really do much in terms of like the settings. And this Lunar Curse is definitely getting me. It's going around. I might be able to get through this. Oh, dude, big stuns. Massive stuns. Hey, Voracity, how are you doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing, baby? There we go. We got rid of the Dark Lud. It was very tanky. Actually, all these guys are pretty tanky. I feel like we're heavily relying on the stuns right now. Hypnosis. Hypnosis is so nice. It's so good. You just can't block it. Oh, okay, there we go. There's the ignore whole ground plus. All the turns because of all the stuns. More stuns. I really hope we can get rid of these Bride Wukongs. Oh my god. There's so many Bride Wukongs. Guys, is the stream lag or is it me? Kinda. Veracity's stream, the lag is a problem on the stream or maybe it's bad connection. I'm not sure what I can do about it, because I think if anything it's just my internet, but it's just the time of the day, I guess, because it is Sunday, so I don't think you can do anything. Yeah, I don't think I can really do anything. It's just the internet connection. I mean, at least I got the Storm Anya for denying all these extra turns from Bride Wukong. But yeah, they made a lot of Bride Wukongs. There's a lot of them there. Hopefully you can get rid of them. Kinda wish they targeted like Excalibur. Oh, well, no, it's fine, got rid of it still. Okay, two more. Nice. There we go, okay. Bride Wukong gone. Dark Wukong. Oh wait. She got 2 turns? Oh. That's weird. I thought Starmania would have stopped her, but I don't know. Okay, there's Frankenstein Mary. Wow. Yeah, I think we definitely win this. Like, that's a pretty strong effect. What do you guys think about the other two poison units coming out for Elizabeth? And what do you guys think of like her compared to Dark Lud? Oh yeah, it is a little bit laggy. Can I do anything about this? I could try and change the settings, but I don't think I can change it once I start the stream. It is starting to look a little laggy though. I can try stop. Yeah, I'll pause the stream after this and just stop screen sharing, and I'll see if I can just maybe I'll close some apps. Finish that, and then let me close some extra apps. That might make it faster. I don't know if it's yeah, let me close all my extra apps that aren't Evertail and see if that helps at all. Okay, let's see. I don't think I can really change much when it starts. Let's see, OBS. Yeah, I mean, that OBS looks fine. Let's see if this helps at all. I closed all my other background apps. Maybe might help. Hopefully, maybe. Like, it might run a little smoother. Let's look for burn. That's like all guards. Yeah, that's interesting. Just all guards. I'm thinking burn probably counters us. So I want to find a burn team to fight. I mean, we do have hypnosis though. But burn typically generates a lot of spirit really quickly. Yeah, they're kind of old. Yeah, they're kind of old burn units. there's two of them. Lucifer, Shenlong. But it's mixed with poison, which is a little weird. Oh my god, 682. That's a lot. Where is it? That's a lot. That's a lot of battalion power. 682. It doesn't look that... It's Light Anya? It's Light Anya and Bride Astrid, I think. Oh, it is still a little laggy. Let's see, what else can I do? Close all the extra apps. OBS looks like it's running fine. I got everything plugged in. Sure, this looks like a good burn team. Alright, well, let's go fight Cody. So we can actually still kind of stun some of them. Not all of them, but some of them are still stunnable. Hypnosis is going to help with the Cerberus. Hypnosis goes off. Actually, I think one of the near units actually ignore or gets rid of Mega Healing Burn for a poison units. Since Little Mermaid gets rid of Mega Healing Burn for sleep, I think they're doing it for poison as well. And I'm wondering if that's gonna be a better, or like if that's gonna be more important or not for poison teams. Let's see, it's Dark Lud, it's Lud. Monarch token. Oh, right. Like a bunch of extra credits. It's Berserk 30. That was good. Kills non-boss enemy. Okay, so just instant kill if they have 50% or less. Damage all. Remove burn wards and removes poison wards and removes burn, including Mega Healing Burn. I wonder if Flurries is gonna be more important compared to Dark Lud. Yeah, looking at that Cerberus, it's definitely still there. I think, okay, actually, the Kaguya is also still there technically. Nice feel. She was very tough. Got Kieran back. Some of them got stunned. Not all of them. Ooh, that was a big hit. Okay, so we are slowly going down on our guards. I think that might be the last one for Anya. And then we go Cthulhu. Did we win this? I think it all depends on if we can get good Cerberus or not. Like, we're not doing too bad, but Cerberus is like taking no damage. It is just super tanky. Shenlong is also doing a good amount of healing. Oh god, there's a genie. I just see her in the enemy reinforcements. Gonna pop up next. There's genie. I don't know how tanky this genie is. Okay, maybe not that. Maybe not that much, because I think we did about like 40% or so. And I think it was like an AoE attack, so... it might not be too tanky. The stealth actually did help get rid of it. lagging or your stream? Stream's lagging a bit. According to chat. I'm looking at the screen itself. It's lagging a bit. It's not you. It's definitely me. I tried closing like background apps on my phone and whatnot, but it still doesn't seem to have worked very well. I checked OBS. It looks like it's running fine. I want to say it's probably just internet and just the timing of the internet and just. It's a busy hour. Yeah, because it's a Sunday, almost 7 p.m., so probably a good chunk of people are at home. Decent number of them are probably using the internet. Unfortunately. Kojiro might have a shot at that Cerberus. Kojiro might have a shot. That did a decent chunk. That Clean Strike did a good amount of damage. If she can Sakura Storm and build up a couple charges, that could definitely do it. That could definitely do it. Alright, got rid of Kieran. She's healing a lot. Like, Dark Lud's healing a lot. Just the passive healing is, it's pretty huge. Oh, not enough. I'm starting to wonder. Maybe I should summon a little bit more. Get a little bit more for Dark Lud. Like, she's doing really well at one copy. She's very tanky. Okay, got our guard status back, I think, yep. She's really tanky. Laggy, yeah, it's a bit laggy, unfortunately. If I had a good solution, I would do it, but I don't really have a very good solution for the lag right now, unfortunately. Okay, and then we just get rid of Genie somehow. Yeah, clean strike. Just Genie. Like, there's no way we lose. There's no way we lose this, right? It kind of feels like she'd used it more than 3 times. Yeah. Honestly, it feels like she used it, the reset whole ground plus, more than 3 times. I think I might go for another. I might go for a little bit more. But yeah, like, look at, let me just share my other screen real quick. Let's go quick Evertail Reddit. So these are the other 2 units that are coming out. They both seem pretty poison orientated. So there's the Dark Lud, but we also got Elizabeth coming and Clarice. Clarice, I don't know if it's gonna be more important just because of its ability to get rid of Mega Healing Burn right here. 500 damage to random enemy, minus 100 for each non-poison, so just good amount of damage. Random enemy, ignores, damage reduction, guards, skill passes, blah blah blah. But it also removes poison ward, so even if they're like semi-immune to poison with wards, it gets removed and they still get poisoned. And it also removes Mega Healing Burn, and this is like the big thing for countering burn teams, is you can't remove Mega Healing Burn unless it's with Little Mermaid. And this is going to be like the very next only other unit that could remove Mega Healing Burn. So I'm wondering if it's going to be more important to get Clarice for the poison team, just as a way to counter burn. And then this just defeats non-boss enemy under 50%. Damage to all enemies. Lethal poison, which is like ignore whole ground plus. Usable 5 times per battle. Whole ground. Units attack increased by number of poison units. Can't die from burn or poison if there's no poison at the start. Then at the end, this will be purified and get another turn. Entering battle for 100 unit can't be burned. Reduces the amount of stun by 100. That's pretty good against a burn team. And it will ignore exactly 2. So this feels like it feels mainly an anti-Mega Healing Burn. Just anti-burn unit. So, I don't know. Maybe it's not that important. Maybe I can... Because you can still kill burn without removing the Mega Healing Burn. It's just harder. And like the rest of the kit is... It's okay. It's not terrible, but it's not... I mean, under 50% is actually pretty huge. Usable 5 times. Usable if all enemies are poisoned. That's actually pretty easy. So that's going to be the other poison unit. And the other one is Elizabeth. And her skill set looks like it's going to be real extra damage, which is nice. Mega Healing Poison. Gets locked, targets one enemy, ignores damage reduction.
600, 500 to 2 enemies, attacks, ignore damage reduction, skin passives, removes poison wards. That's nice. And then I think it's the Monarch tokens that was the big thing. Ally including this enters battlefield. All other allies will get a Monarch token. Each time a unit with a Monarch token is hit, even if defeated, their token is removed, and this unit will have its turn immediately reduced to 0. So it's kind of like a counter stance on the whole party, but she gets the turn. Triggers when they enter battlefield. Ally Spirit's doubled. Ally Spirit is at 1, gets 1 instead. Then removes burn from 1. Oh, this also removes 1 random non-poisoned enemy and grants them mega poison. That actually might be better. Oh no, it's only one time thing though. It's when it enters. Whole ground damage reduction if allies have 6 or more spirit. The unit damages any number of attacks. Spirit is doubled. If the spirit is at 0, gains 1 instead. Whenever spirit's at 10 at the end of turn, all allies healed for 1% and purified. So I think she just uses a lot though. So she'll typically use a bunch of spirit and then double it after. The only thing that will like give you a good amount is like Queen Slash, but she probably wants to be using the other ones more often. Okay, maybe I will do Clarice, or not Clarice, Dark Lud. Okay. We'll do some more summons for Dark Lud. Yeah. Like, she does feel pretty good. And in comparison, I think the main selling points are just removing Mega Healing Burn and getting some extra turns as like a counter stance for all your allies. But I feel like Dark Lud's kit seems a bit better, or seems a little bit more interesting. Okay. I'll give it 200. I'll give it 200 summons, see if I can get another copy of Dark Lud within the 200. So we're starting at 784. How much did it take to get our first copy? It cost about 22k because we started at 806. Yeah, I think it's still about 22k. So at 764k, if we don't get another copy, then we call it quits. Okay, here we go. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Can we get another Dark Lud within 200? Oh yeah, it's a little laggy. I'm watching it. Okay, I saw the dragon. I think the dragon was the SR. Kaulana. What? More weapons to sell. I just gotta combine more weapons. Oh, whoops. That was supposed to be weapons. Forge. Oh wait, come on. Give me another Dark Lud. Come on, come on. Dang, there's Cowlana again. No more cows, no more cows. Okay, maybe? No. So that's another weapon. What is the weapon? Reduces damage from enemy attacks by 7% as long as enemy spirit has 2 or less. I mean, that definitely fits. That definitely fits with her kid. Damage. I mean, it's all right. It's not bad. Okay, forget. Come on. No cows. No cows. Please. Give me a Dark Lud. Dark Lud. Dark Lud. Oh, there's a cow. Okay, we're getting close to another 100 in. I think, yeah, this is 100 in from the last copy. So 100 more. If we don't get her, we're calling it quits. And we tried, we tried, because that'd be about 420 summons for one copy. That'd be really bad. That'd be really bad. Please don't go 420 for one copy. Okay. That was it, right? That was, I think. Please. Oh, thank God. Okay. It is. I was like, I think that was, yeah. Okay, yeah. That's it. We got it. Okay. We got number two. 772. So I'll give it another 100. Can we get number 3? Woo! We got it. Congrats. Thank you. Thank goodness. Man, that'd be rough. That would have been rough if we went 401 copy. Okay. Come on. Number 3, maybe? Okay, we got 6 more chances. Come on. Come on. Another one. Number 3. Nice. Come on. Another Dark Lud. No more cow dragons. Dark Lud. Oh no. Oh wait, we did get it. We got it. Oh my God, we got it. We got the cow and the Lud. Oh my God. Oh, okay. We got baited, but we got it. Okay. It's going better. We got like right after, just immediately after the cow. I was like, I thought that was 10, but we had like one more. We had the last one, and it was her. There we go. Okay, so we got 3 in. That's not bad. We started at 806k. We're at 766, so that's 40k for 3 copies. It's not bad. It's not too bad. Okay, let's throw in another 100. Can we get another one? Try it without fully awaken, full wake up to see if it works like that. Yeah, we did try with 1 copy, and she's actually pretty good. Like, she's surprisingly pretty tanky. A lot of it is just her passive healing, but even if she doesn't get the kills off and she doesn't become a guard, she's still pretty tanky. And I think just sabotaging the enemy spirit, it's like a guarantee it goes to 0 with where is it? Overrides, grant stealth. User. It was somewhere. It's one of these two. One of these two. Like, it just goes straight down to 0 for the enemy team spirit. And then that just enables degrading slice immediately for 700%. So it's pretty good. And even though it's locked for 3 times per battle, like, the amount of passive healing that you get, it's like 75% healing each time, the first 3 times that she gets hit. So as long as she's not triggering the whole ground plus, like, even if she does, she heals like 75% 3 times. So this resets each time she uses Unleash Chaos. So that's 3 times 3, but she gets the 3 initial. So that's 12 times she can just tank and heal 75% of max HP with the whole ground plus. And she gets the passive healing for 50% HP if the enemy is under 2 spirit, or 2 spirit or less, whenever the enemy gets a turn. And since it's a guarantee, just it goes to 0 for the enemy. Yeah, steals all spirit from the enemy team for Unleash Chaos. She heals a lot. And just passively all attacks ignore whole ground plus, and she heals 100% of total damage. Like, she's surprisingly very tanky at one copy. Like, it's surprisingly very, very tanky for 1 copy. So more copies, she just gets tankier because she gets the damage reduction. Where is it? Damage reduction. Over here. 25% damage reduction, and then add plus 10 per awakening, so up to 65%. So you get from 25% damage reduction to 65% damage reduction on top of the healing. It's surprisingly very tanky. Yeah, it's surprisingly very tanky. So more copies. It scales fairly well on Dark Lud. Yeah. Then you test it with the Awakenings. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. See how many copies we can get. Is she a top tier unit? So I think she's very good for poison. You could debatably see stealth. I'd probably put her on poison more. But I don't know. It's hard to say. Like, she's very tanky, but if you don't invest into her, it depends on your resources. Like, if you don't invest into her, she'll be healing a lot, but she's gonna only get that guard status 1 time when she enters the battlefield, because she loses her guard status when she uses Unleash Chaos. And then after that, the only way to get it back is by getting kills. But if she's too weak and can't get kills, she's not going to be redirecting damage for you. So I feel like she's good under the right scenarios and conditions. But if you want like a universally good unit, I think you like Storm Anya, the second one. She just wins hands down. Like she's just too broken. Like I don't see getting a better guard anytime soon than Storm Anya. It's just really broken. But Dark Lud could be a little bit more noob friendly because I think she's better at taking hits than Storm Anya at low investment. At higher investment, actually, who's better at higher investment? I think Storm Anya still wins at higher investment. But lower investment, Dark Lud, she can tank a lot of hits, and you don't have to put too many resources into her. Yeah. So it's up to you. It's your call. She's good, but she's not for all the teams, and it also depends on your resources, like your soul stones, how much green pots for character awakenings or to level them up, how much resources you have, because yeah, like she does pretty well with not a lot of resources. Just from what I've been testing so far. Hey, there we go. We got another one. That's 4. That's 4, right? That's just pretty good. That's actually, we're 1 away from fully awakening. 1 away from fully awakening. We put in 44k for 4 copies. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I want to see if it works without its 4 awakenings. If I to see if I can get it out. Nice, yeah. Yeah. If you just like look back on the stream earlier, we were testing her out with 1 copy. She is tanky. She's very tanky. Just at 1 copy. Okay. Number 5. Get that fully awakened. Fully awaken back to back. Come on, back to back. Back to back. I believe. We have the power of chat. Come on, back to back. Back to back. Last one. Yo, back to back. That's how you do it. That's how you finish it off. Back to back. Fully awaken. There we go. Heck yeah. That one good. That one pretty good. That was 45k. Cause we started with 806. We're at 761. So 65. Yeah, 45k. 45k for fully awakened. I'll take it. That's pretty good. That's good in my books. I will definitely take it. Very nice, very nice. 45k, fully awakened. Someone told me to watch out for the 3rd version. Someone said I might need to keep it on the 2nd art, just to make it YouTube friendly. Zanvier, yeah, Zanvier told me. Okay, let's see how right Zanvier was. You might get a glimpse. You probably will get a glimpse since this is live. But we shall find out what the 3rd art form for the fully awakened Dark Lud looks like. Are you guys ready? Congrats. First without waking up. Oh yeah, no, I did it already. I did like a decent amount. I did it at reset. So I did almost like 5 battles already. So I want to save some of my arena battles for the Fully Awakened. Like, if you're interested and you do want to see her at just one copy, I'd recommend just go back in the stream and check out when I start doing the arena battles earlier. But yeah, there we go. Fully Awakened. It looks like she gets extra armor? Maybe? I mean, it's not the worst. It's not the greatest, but it's not the worst thing in the world. I think that will pass for YouTube, yeah? Yeah? What do you guys think? Like, that's not that bad in terms of Evertail standards. What are your guys' thoughts? Safe for YouTube, or should we go back to the second form? Like, it's not the worst. I don't know. Congrats. What do you guys think? Safe enough, or should we go to the second form? Two or three. I think it might be okay. Maybe. Hopefully, maybe. We'll find out. Oh wait. Let's try see how much tank gear she got. I fought a burn team already. It did decent, surprisingly. Another Dark Lud. Like, I think we won it, actually, against the other burn team. I thought it would be bad since they were stun immune, but we still managed to make it out alright. I think it was definitely the Cerberus last time. That was the big wall. Let's try stun poison. Stun poison. They're they can ignore whole ground plus. They might one-shot. Regal Wavemaster could one-shot. That might not be the best. And Musashi does have absolute zero. Yeah, that might not be the best matchup for me. Let's see. Lucifer. I mean, we could do another burn team. Like, it's a good burn team. Death Blow could one-shot as well. It might one-shot. It does ignore whole ground plus. Does it ignore damage reduction? Okay, we should still have damage reduction. Let's try it. Why not? Dragon Zero. Can we tank a level 200 Lucifer Death Blow? We can. That's pretty tanky. Our Dark Blood is 100 fully awake. Like, it tanked it fairly well. The rest of the team, though, not tanking him as well. Oh, yeah. The rest of the team is they're feeling it more. dude, she just like destroyed the amount of spirit. Oh, if I could just like poke the Freya. Okay, we got rid of Gilgamesh. I mean, that's probably better. Hypnosis is just amazing. Dark Frame. Burnamir. Yeah, Shenlong heals a lot. See, I mean, even though they're stun immune, and we can't get rid of the Mega Healing turn, we're still doing decently. Like, we're not doing that bad. Like, ignoring the fact that we got, like, one shot, and we lost, like, two of our units at the very beginning. You know, just aside from that, aside from losing Dark Lancelot and our Kieran immediately, we're doing not bad. We're not doing that bad. Is lagging. Oh yeah, it is lagging a little bit again. Oh my god. The stun on Light Anya. 1.5k stuns. Oof, yeah. I think part of it is just Evertail also takes a surprising amount of phone capacity, I guess. Like, even though it's just like a 2D turn-based game, I know my old phone, it overheated a good amount. Like, it overheated almost as much as just playing Genshin Impact on my phone, which is kind of crazy since, like, the size comparison is so, there's such a huge difference. But I mean, it's running okay on my phone itself. It's just extreme lag. Dude, that did like no damage. No damage to life. Ooh, and she gets armor from Anya. She's surprisingly very tanky. Like, for someone that doesn't have as much investment, she's very tanky for a lower investment unit. I think the damage reduction probably does help. of burn teams. I mean, we tanked the other Lucifer, the 200 Lucifer. I think it's fully awakened, 200 Lucifer, 7.2 mil, against my level 100. It's probably gonna kill the rest of my team though. But Lud should survive for a little bit. Rest of the team, it could definitely die. Yeah, Kieran and Guard Lancelot died last time. But technically, if one of them does die, I was gonna say I could prevent that from happening, but it already just happened. Because Storm Anya could come out, and I could prevent them from getting all those extra turns. But yeah, like, look at the difference in how much damage Storm Anya took. Okay, that was a big hit. I was gonna say Storm Anya compared to Dark Lud. They're getting real low. I think Anya's dead.
Does Dark Lud survive this? Does Gilgamesh have Ignore Her Ground Plus? I feel like I know Lucifer does. Oh, but we're healed up. Dude, they went from like 2 spirit to 10 so fast. And we can't deny the extra turns now because Storm Anya's gone. She needs to reset her whole ground plus so that she can get those 75% rolls. There we go. Yeah, if we had a little bit more damage, we probably could have taken out Mordred. Because it would have ignored the whole ground plus, but we were like a sliver too short of that damage. That thing makes sense. I was like, didn't use the other one because its spirit is too high and full force would have been like 500, I think. But since it had so much spirit, it would have only done like yeah, this is kind of like a... she was at a little bit lower investment relative to the enemy. Because the enemy is definitely... like, it's close to one-shotting a lot of things. But she is hanging in there. Probably gonna lose this match. But... it's good to see just how tanky she is. Like, again, at just at level 100. The Storm Anya that died earlier, I think she's at like 160 or so. So she's definitely higher level, and she's got more
definitely have more boost and more mastery and just everything, just more investment into her. But the downside is, if she's not strong enough, she's not getting kills, she's not gonna be a guard. Okay, she got a kill, and ignore whole ground plus, so she should be guardian. Stun immune, because we did what we said. Stun and sleep immune for 100 to you. Okay, got rid of Gilgamesh. If Lucifer hits me with a death blow, she's definitely dead. Ooh. Okay, okay. Yep, there's the death blow. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, she's tanky though. Like, we didn't win it, but she's very, very tanky. Can still die to ignore her ground plus though, so that is the obvious workaround. But damage reduction does help, especially as a guard when she does get the guard status. I think I'll do. Let's do this one. Ooh, it's a rainbowy. They got Hokusai. This should be fun. They're missing water, poison, burn. I don't think I have burn to finish for them. So she shouldn't be able to do masterpiece because I don't have burn. Alright. Last one, and then I'll probably head out and grab dinner. Big heals. Oh man, that's big damage. That's some real big damage. Oh, that's actually interesting. So this team is a rainbow team, but the only thing that really hard counters the Gawain is burn. But they would use the burn to help Hokusai use masterpiece. So they kind of balance out and they kind of like help each other. Because burn is a hard counter to curse sleep, but Hokusai uses that burn as one of the 6 elements. So just do damage to heal and just to get instant random kills. So that's kind of interesting. I like it. I like the creativity. Yep, paintfall. Yeah, I'm definitely losing this one, but that's okay. Like,
almost. Oh, yo! Oh, wow. She one-shot. I didn't think she would one-shot, considering how much damage she was doing to me. I didn't think she had it in her. Nice, nice. Ooh, there's Masterpiece. Took out the Dark Lud. How many? I think it's 3 Masterpieces per battle. Don't Masterpiece? There's the Masterpiece. Yeah, she unlocked it just from surviving for so long. Okay. Don't take the Lud. Oh, I'm actually lagging now. Like, my phone itself is lagging. That one was my phone. Oh, my phone. Yeah, my phone's starting to feel it. Okay, there it goes. Yeah, there goes Dark Lud. Oh, I think that will be it for now. My phone is starting to feel it. That and the stream's starting to lag a bit more. Hopefully next time it won't lag as much. It might be the day. It might be just because it's Sunday today. Everyone's on the internet. It's still early-ish at night. But yeah, that is the new Dark Lud. Let me know what you guys think about her. Like, what are your thoughts on her? I think she's super tanky. Like, she's very tanky. She's really interesting. Has some utility in just sabotaging the enemy for spirit. And it's nice to be able to just ignore Ho Ground Plus just passively for, like, her attacks for full force and for degrading slice. But yeah, that's it for this stream. Thank you all for coming, and I hope you guys, wish you the best of luck on all your summons and whatnot. And I'll see you guys probably next week for either Elizabeth or Clarice's summoning. Just based off reading the kit, I think it's mainly just getting rid of Mega Healing Burn, which is nice, and it does seem good to counter burn, but I don't know. I think it's not super crazy compared to, like, Little Mermaid in terms of, like, I don't know, Elizabeth. It does double spirit after each turn, which could be nice. Hold ground. Ally spirits doubled when you enter. Removes Mega Healing Burn from one random. Extra turns are nice. It could be good for the Monarch tokens. It's like a counter stance on your party, one-time use, or when an ally comes in, to give her another turn. So, like, it could be nice. And then where is Clarice? Is there anything other than just getting rid of Mega Healing Burn that I like that are kind of big? Can't be damaged by burn, poison.
Can't be burned. Reducing the amount of TU is good. Like that could definitely add up. Like when with tiny stuns like 50 or 100. Yeah, like that could be really good. But it's also only for 100 TU after entering, so it's not a permanent thing. Instant kill if 50 or below. That's probably a bigger selling point for me. If everyone's poisoned, that's pretty easy to do. Usable 3 times. Yeah, if anything, Death's Kiss. Massacre. 100 to all enemies plus each time it's been on the field. Total max 500. Could be good. 500. Poison. Gets rid of poison wards. Grants lethal poison up to 5 times. Yeah, I think Clarice, Death's Kiss. And then Elizabeth is the Monarch tokens in Spirit. Yeah, I think I might go for like 1 copy each. But then again, that's what I also just said for Lud. But yeah, we'll see. Thank you all for coming. Sorry for the lag. But yeah. I will see you guys all next week for some more summons for Evertail. And I'll see you guys later. Take care, everyone. Bye. Thanks for coming. Sorry about the lag, but yeah. Thanks for coming, everyone. Take care.